Hey guys, quickly I want to talk about how they can add Carnage to Dead by Daylight. I know it sounds a little bit far-fetched, but hear me out here. Carnage is a sadistic killer named as Cletus Cassidy, who, as a human, even before he bonded with the symbiote, was a serial killer. Everybody in Dead by Daylight is a serial killer who is in there for doing horrible things. Now, Carnage has a bigger body count than anybody can count. He is literally what his name implies. He is pure chaos and carnage. Now, Carnage would be an insane addition to the game, in my opinion. It would open a lot of doors. And personally, there's another character I want to make from a different comic franchise that I want to add to Dead by Daylight as well, and that's going to be another video. And this is my first video on this channel that I will be doing. This channel, before I get into the actual Carnage, is going to be focusing mainly on game theories, concepts for video games, and just overall talks about games. This channel will not be related to any of my other two channels, which I will not be mentioning. This is going to be a standalone channel, and it's going to have its own avatar and everything to begin. Now, without further ado, let's get into why Carnage could get into Dead by Daylight. Now, I saw a couple of people do it. I didn't actually go in and read what they did on Carnage already, so I promise you all my ideas are original. The only thing I did take from one Redditor was the name The Parasite. Just like every other character in Dead by Daylight has a code name. For Ghostface, I'm pretty sure it's just the Phantom. I think it is. For Michael Myers, it's the Shape. Leatherface, it's the Cannibal. So for Carnage, it'd have to be something like The Parasite. And for the Batman Who Laughs, which I'm going to make a video on next, is going to be The One Who Laughs. Obviously, that'd be what I name him. Now that you guys get the idea of what I'm doing here, I'm going to begin, and I'm going to be listing off a couple of things that I would like to see for this character. Now, starting off, this is a must-do. His weapon, the thing he has to go around killing with, has to be an axe hand or a blade. It has to be. And the animation is going to be just him transforming it back into his hand, clenching his hand, and then pulling the axe back out. It'd be crazy. And I think another thing, that instead of having him, you know, as you prestige him, instead of having him get more bloody, we could actually have Carnage reveal more of Cletus. So if you want to go more just to the traditional route and have a prisoner in a jumpsuit running around with a knife, and Cletus will be all bloodied up, by the way. Cletus will be bloody, it's just Carnage won't be, because the symbiote's already red, and I think it'll look a little counterintuitive. So yes, that's how he's going to be stabbing. And in third-person point of view, he's going to be walking around with the tendrils flying everywhere. Kind of like Ghostface has his wisps. That's how Carnage is going to be running around. And his kill radius will probably be a screeching of the symbiote, or just a regular heartbeat kill radius and the symbiote mixed into it. Just add a little bit more alien to it, a little bit more Carnage to it. Now for his abilities, which is probably what you guys are waiting for. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know every perk in Dead by Daylight, so by the way, I'm just getting into this game, but I've enjoyed it a lot, so I decided to make this video. So I don't know if these abilities have something similar to it, or if they're too broken. You guys let me know in the comments below, and we can come up with this Carnage character together. So for my first ability, I have Absolute Carnage. So for this ability, you're unfazed by pallet stuns and keep your movement speed. It does not decrease at all. So pretty much in this game, if you didn't know, you can get stunned by pallets, and it is one of the most annoying things ever. And with Absolute Carnage, you are just focused on one thing, and that is Carnage. That is killing. You're going out of your way to chase down your victim. So you are not stopped by anything. You're not stopped by a pallet drop. You're not stopped by anything like that. Now the only thing I could see being OP with this perk is overusing it like crazy in chases. So I think there'd be a balance to it. There'd be a little tweak. Now I couldn't come up with one myself, but I did nerf some of the other perks because I didn't want it to be too crazy. So that is Absolute Carnage. You're unfazed by pallet drops, and I think that'll be a pretty OP perk, so we have to tweak that a little bit. For Apex Predator, I have, after placing a survivor on a hook, you are fueled by Carnage and move 0.5% faster for 6 seconds. Now, I think this probably is already somewhere on the game, but I don't know. It just makes sense to me for Carnage. Now, again, I don't know all the perks. This could be something in the game already, but I like this idea, so I wrote it down anyway. So pretty much the idea is, you get a survivor on a hook and you get a small movement boost, which, believe it or not, in chases, let's say there's like someone trying to unhook a survivor, you see him and then you start chasing him, this will instantly get that guy killed or at least damaged. And that one was pretty self-explanatory, so I don't think I have to like go more in depth with that one. And now for Let There Be Carnage, it is when 2 survivors are injured and pop a generator, you are able to one-hit any of them until they all heal. Kind of like the Michael Myers Rage perk, where you get it built up max, you can just one-hit all of the survivors. And I did use it a little bit in the background gameplay that you guys are seeing. But for the Let There Be Carnage, pretty much at least 2 survivors have to be injured. And if they pop the generator, they are revealed and you're able to one-tap them. Now the reveal is for 1 second quick. That is, as soon as they pop the generator, you can see them for like 2 seconds, 1 second running around. Depends how much you have this perk upgraded. For max, it'll be 3 seconds, and then you're still able to one-tap. And this does not last forever. It lasts until they heal. So this pretty much, encourages team play. Everyone has to be healed though in tier 3 for this perk to deactivate for Carnage. Other than that, he can go around killing. Now for Carnage's core ability, this is the ability that is not a perk, no one else can use it but Carnage. I have Carnage places down symbiotes on generators that reveal survivors when we're done. He can place up to 3 of these and when summoned back, reveal anyone in a 10-meter radius. I think this is a pretty good idea. Now, I don't know about 3 generators. I've played a lot of games, and I see that there's not many generators. It's not easy to find, so if you have like 3 generators back-to-back consumed by a symbiote. But I like the idea. Personally, having it like snitch you out was pretty cool. I also thought of having it that when you start working on it, it'll actually start affecting your character. Like, your character will move a little bit fatigued. He'll be like slower, overall. So I did like that core ability. Now for skins, there is a whole bunch you could do, and I have a lot of them just saved here. So for the first one, I have obviously the Venom 2, the Let There Be Carnage film. Now I don't know if that won't be 100%, but that one was pretty obvious. I just like the look. Now I don't like how dark the red looked in the trailer, but in the movie itself, it was chef's kiss. I loved the skin. Love the look. Second skin I have is Carnage Miles Morales. Now this is a comic book appearance of Miles. He's a little bit more sadistic and actually gets consumed by the Carnage symbiote. He looks freaking amazing. He looks crazy. I love it. And I just think they have to add that look to the game. For my third skin, I have probably one that it's like a little bit far-fetched. It is the Red Goblin. It is Carnage taking over Green Goblin. This one is low probability because they'd have to get the right, I'm pretty sure they'd have to get a license to Green Goblin, or Red Goblin is his character of his own, not associated to Carnage at all, even though he's consumed by Carnage. It's weird. I don't know how that one works right there, but yeah, that's what it is. That's an amazing skin nonetheless. And after that, we have just regular Carnage. This is what his appearance would look like. I love the way they made him in Contest of Champions. Obviously, we would have to change him up a little bit for the game, make him taller, make him a little darker. And yeah, Carnage is just a really well-built character. And I feel like, again, it has to be an axe hand, clawed hand, or knife hand. It cannot be a knife, bro. Please don't give me a just normal knife. It has to be a blade hand, not a knife hand, I mean. For my next skin, I have the Absolute Carnage, or the King Carnage, whatever you want to call him, Carnage. This Carnage is just crazy, with the wings, the like freaking torso cut in half, the horns. It just looks super sick, and I love this look. It'll be such a good skin. I don't know how it would work in game with those wings. Maybe they have no wings. Maybe the wings sprout whenever you get hit. I don't know, but it has to be a look. Now for my last one, I know I am not a great artist, guys. At least not yet. I'm working on it. When it comes to these type of things, I'm not a great artist. I draw a lot. I do like to draw a lot, and I think they're pretty good. But when it comes to characters like Carnage, I'm not really good at interpreting them 100% yet. But this is the last skin, and it is a Blighted Carnage. Now, Blighted Carnage, if you guys don't know, they have Blighted skins in the game. Blighted Ghostface, Blighted Nemesis most recently. And then they have Blighted the Clown, a couple Blighted characters. They have a lot of them because obviously the Blight himself blighted them. So I injected Carnage with the Blight Serum, and this is what I came up with. Now, I wanted to have an eye exposed with a little bit of Cletus Cassidy showing, but then I was like, then it'll take away a little bit from the actual prestiging max. But yeah, that is my Blighted Carnage. Now guys, tell me what you think about my ideas. I'm going to make more videos like this. Most likely. I actually really do like this format. Tell me what you guys think about this new channel. And yeah, not only DBD, by the way, there'll be theories and concepts for every game, so leave them down in the comments below. Leave the games you guys want me to make concepts for. Maybe I have it, maybe I don't. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this background gameplay. It's just a minute long, and I hope you guys are having a safe and fantastic. So for those of you wondering why I keep saying new channel in the video, pretty much I planned on making a new YouTube channel because I was going to give up on this one. And I started looking at it, and I was honestly demotivated. I'm not gonna lie to you. The only videos that popped off when I was doing them were the Fortnite ones, and it kind of annoyed me. But I'm sorry for that. I'm done being with that attitude. I'm gonna start putting effort into my videos again, like I did for this one, and I'm gonna do what I like, which is theories, art, concepts, everything around that. So that's why I said it so many times. But I hope you guys understand that why I haven't posted for so long. I've just been very burnt out, and I honestly didn't have fun on what I was doing. Fortnite just isn't my forte anymore. I've tried to get into it through many series, many different things, but I just can't. It's not my game anymore, and I'm sorry if you guys don't like that. But I hope you guys like these type of concepts, and maybe I do make a Fortnite concept eventually when it's like how to fix Fortnite concept or something like that, you know. But anyway, guys, I will keep doing these theory videos, and yeah, love you guys, and remember, stay safe.
She tryna put my song on the boombox. I'm in the bag and I'm chillin' with 2,000. Look at that girl, like man, that bitch too hot. Shout out to Autumn, cause I got 2 gloves. Jumped off the porch, now I'm on a rooftop. Ayy, 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 ayy. Bad little bitch, she giving me knowledge. Shawty real fine and she go to college. I give that girl all the money in my wallet. Me and my niggas, you know that we ballin'. I brought the 40 and broke off the Mac. Me and my niggas, yeah, we never lacking. 40 gon' make that boy dance Michael Jackson.